Good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Blessed Sunday. I feel much better today because I was taking the load to Billings. And I got caught right on the mountain pass by a blizzard or just even though it was a shower or whatever you call it. It was snow and icy and the temperatures dropped. But what it's weird is that it wasn't in Cheyenne. I do apologize. It's called Lame Deer. That's where I was at. But I want to tell you something. So I stopped at the gas station and I talked to a police officer who had stopped to put gas. And he suggested that, I said, I asked if there was a truck stop there, and he said no, that the closest one was about 54 miles away. And he said, you know what, if you're going to be in your van, make sure you lock the doors. And he suggested a little dark, lot there. But he said it's too dark, but be careful. Well, that was around 4 o'clock. And these two young men were approaching the van, my van, with one was carrying a stick. I guess I don't know if anybody encounters dangers like that, or just because I just don't know. But I had not seen them, and they were, anyways, if I get into the details, it's a long story. But two young kids, what are two young kids doing in the middle of the night in a gas station where nobody's parked by myself? The only vehicle that was parked there was my van. And they were right there because it was snowing. And they were just there carrying a stick right under a little roof that was, at the entrance of the door, but to the side. If you're facing the store, they were to the right of the entrance of the store in a little kind of, shed. Not shed, but how they have the awning, kind of. That's where they were standing in the dark. I got to think, okay, what if they tried to break the glass or attack or do something? I want to think the best of it, but we have to be aware of those things, lock our vans and make sure that we have something to protect ourselves. Because even though you have good intentions, not everybody does have good intentions. That was that. I made it to Billings. It was nice. I was supposed to deliver that load at 6 a.m. And I am proudly to say that I made it around 8 o'clock, 7:45. That was great. That's the first time I'm late. And the people that was supposed to receive the load was not even there. So I could say it was a success. And I feel that I've been charging pennies. 0.79, 0.80 something dollars just to make it. Once again, my MC, I have tried select this. I don't even get a reply. I think, and I am paying for it. Believe it or not, I contacted the person, tried to cancel the service. They took it personal. They got upset. They said, no, blah, blah, blah. You're going to have to pay this and that. So between the high winds, and the ice, the snow, I upload things on TikTok and my story and all that. If you want to go and visit and see, I'm able to upload like 30 seconds videos easier than to record a video. Anyways, I had been absent because I had to drive. I had a load to Michigan and then pick up another one. So I have to say the week was good, but take it. I made $2,114, I believe. But I want to tell you something. when you have payments, when you have mm, you have to have money. You cannot have only 300 in the bank to back up whatever needs you have, because even if you have extended insurance, if you have roadside assistance, those things don't happen. I have seen it. Those things don't happen immediately. You have to pay out of pocket and then get reimbursed for most of those things. So with that being said, I feel much positive today. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. So I got quite a few loads, because I'm charging 79 cents a mile. I'm not kidding you. Or 85. Yeah. The one to Billings, I did charge. It was in the middle. I had to pick up the load at 10 p.m. I'm sorry, 10 p.m. and then take it to Billings. If you you take a load to Montana, most of those places you're gonna have to have empty miles. I learned that the hard way. You have to have empty miles all the way back to. Actually, right now I'm heading to Kansas, because I know I can get loads there, and yeah, I didn't charge for it because I should have, but I didn't. So what I'm gonna do, I'm learning. I charge 1,500, which I don't believe it's enough, because of the night and because of everything. But if I charge a little bit over, if I charge 85 cents, then my competition is smaller. If I charge 95 cents, my competition, keeps on growing and growing, because we want to make good money. Once again, with Selectus, I am having real issues, and perhaps I don't know how to use that application, which I do. I send the emails and not for the loads, just the way I do with that. That has replied to me and said, you know what, we don't work with new accounts. We don't do this. And I understand. My MC, it's only 60 days old. But hey, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And sometimes I feel like, just the other day, I'm like, I'm going to quit. I need to go back home, keep my office job, or apply for another office job or something. But like I said, I did get paid. I made that much. Now I still have gas money, food money, and I can keep on going. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I hope that you can learn something through my experience and my mistakes. Number one, be aware that there could be possible dangers out there. So always try to lock your van, even when you're sitting just there, because there are a lot of people who uses drugs and they don't even want to hurt you to take your money. Some people just want to hurt you because they are out, their minds. As much as we hate to admit, we have a real drug issue in America. Those kids were young. They look maybe like in their 18 or 17. I mean, in their early teens. I mean, the snow was falling, but still, it's like you could see there was plenty of light to see that they were young. But anyways, I want to wish you a blessed Sunday, and may God bless your day today and your week, your weekend, and enjoy it with your family. I'll be driving down to Kansas, because I know for a fact that I can get a load. And I know it's a lot of driving, but hey, I'm learning. And if you have any suggestions, I am open, and I read whenever you put a comment, because I want to learn. I want to be the best, and I want to try. If I fail, I don't want to fail because I didn't try. Thank you so much, and God bless.